Do 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 Whew. Comments on. Whoa, Nutella, that was quick. Wow, welcome. Yeah, I'm in the zone here with the lives right now. How you doing? So I'll keep them going. I hit the grocery store for one item. Next thing I knew, boom, I found more items on sale. Blueberries, had to get them. Walnuts for the pesto sauce, had to get them. Strawberries on sale, $3 each, had to get them. Cherries on sale. This was $4.99 a pound, but $10 for all of that. Deal, had to get them. More blueberries. More blueberries. This is all I went for. I went for this. Parsley. That's all I went to the grocery store for, and I came back with this. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, the day's going. It's a good way to say it for me. The day is just, it's going. I got a few avocados. It's hard to find even semi-ripe avocados. This is the closest I could find right here. That's it. So they'll go by the window or a paper bag or something, and we'll get them ripened up as soon as possible, and then I'm going to be cooking. I've got a nice, look at this. Oh, you know what? We'll put that stuff away first, and then we can get cooking. These cherries, the reason I got these cherries, I had some a few days back. They were so sweet, I said, I got to get them again. I got to get them again. So I did. So, cherries in. Let's get the blueberries in. And then, of course, we got our strawberries going in. That's it. Got a lot of fruit. That's good. Got some nice spinach. That's good. I need some more greens. But, as I say, all we went for was the parsley. We got this nice, I think it was a sirloin roast that I have there. So we've got that set. We're good. Leftover broccoli, we're using that tonight. Now from about 5 nights back when I had steak, made garlic, there was the steak and the garlic butter. Boom, left over. We're using that tonight as well. That's going to be good. So we'll unwrap that. There's not too much, but it's going to be plenty for tonight. We got some more rosemary and thyme as well. We've got our pan, we've got our this, we've got our that. Yeah, let's get this moving here. I need a bowl to start. Let's do that. Just start by just washing that parsley. Yeah, there you go. It was tough for me to get out of that grocery store before I bought something bad tonight. It was tough, but I made the right moves in the aisles like a champ and just stayed to the exterior, got what I needed, and then out we went. I think that's going to be enough parsley for tonight. That's about, what the hell? You know what I mean? Use about half. Use about half. And yeah, I'm hungry tonight. Yeah, isn't that something? You go there for your one item, and then you pick up everything else. Boom, 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 boom. Get home, you're like, fudge. I forgot the milk, or I forgot the parsley. I actually almost did forget the parsley tonight. Funny that you mentioned that. Incredible. Okay, let's wash this up. Just move this out of the way, and then we get rolling here. Got parsley done. Give it a little double rinse-a-rooney. And then we've got our roast. We need an onion. Let's do an onion tonight. I feel like we've got onions, we've got garlic. I'm feeling like a fried onion with this meat tonight. So let's just, why don't we do that? We'll do that first. Is there anything else you want to put in there? Let's get it out now so we don't forget. Let's get our red wine. Let's get our oil. We need a little bit more olive oil, or I'm starting to call olive oil liquid gold with the prices they're charging. Hey, Justa! Can you believe that? The Rangers were looking so good, and then the Panthers knocked them. Good to see you. And now the Panthers, huge trouble. Huge. I would not be betting against McDavid right now. I think that is a foolish bet. Betting against the best player in the world who's just on fire. I mean, forget 4-point games. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow night he has a 7-point game. Yeah, I'm surprised though, Juster, that the Rangers, the way they went out to Florida. I mean, Florida's a great team. They proved it. They proved it. But Edmonton, it's almost like Edmonton said to Florida, you know what, Florida? We're going to spot you a lead just because we can, and then we're going to pound you. And wow is all I can say right now. Wow. Incredible. I think it's just incredible. I love seeing great hockey like this. Oops, I did something to the screen here. Lost some of the screen. I'm still not the best at using this thing. Yeah, like this is, I think it's great. I think it's great from a fan's perspective. I think going to a game 7 would be even better. I mean, imagine that. You get McDavid in a game 7. Now, if Draisaitl were to wake up for Edmonton, it's lights out, and now you've got freaking Bobrovsky who can't stop a beach ball in the net. So look out. For a while, he was looking like Dominik Hasek. Now he's looking to Bobrovsky of a few years back where he couldn't stop anything. People thought his career was over. My goodness, a goalie without confidence, it could be ugly. I mean, I'm shocked. They want, he's right there with getting Gretzky's records. It's incredible. I'm stunned by this. I'm stunned. And yet we shouldn't be stunned the way that McDavid's playing. And for anyone who's still doubting the Oilers, I mean, what do they win? Like 16 in a row or something? They've already proven that they can do it. And now to me, it's not about winning 4 games in a row. Because people are, oh, there's no way they can win 4 games in a row. Guess what? They don't need to win 4 in a row now. They need to win 2 in a row. They're like, oh, they can't win 4 in a row. Those 2 don't even matter now. Those are done. Now it's a matter of winning the next one. Or they're going to say, let's win the next shift and let's win the next period and then the game. Yeah. That's all they got to do. Let's keep that one, this one over here, this one over here, and we're going to have a lot of steak, so that's good right there. Yeah. Yeah, like that's it. Like I can't imagine if Draisaitl was scoring as well. Like what would they have done the other night? Would it have been 12? Incredible. I love it. I love it. So I'm just getting these few ingredients chopped first before because I need to use the board for the steak. I'll say for the meat, I'm still not even sure what it is. When I open it up, hopefully I remember what it is that I bought and froze. There we go, good. That's gonna go really nice in that butter. I'm just gonna be adding some garlic to it. Yeah, isn't that something? The way they played? And we've got a lot of friends who are saying the same. They thought it was over. I'm saying, with a guy like that, with McDavid, man, it's never over. He's the only guy, I think, in the game right now that could take over a game by himself and win it. They can't stop him. Did you see that goal the other night? The assist where he fed that across to Perry? He had like 4 guys and he just went through all of them like they were freaking pylons. It's stunning. Stunning. I think it is great for hockey to see that. Like we've got we've got a true, just generational superstar that there are still people that don't want to appreciate that. Ah, he sucks, he does this, he does that. Yeah, okay, you keep believing that. He don't suck. You should be appreciating the greatness, like what we get to see. Yeah, did you remember his comment, what he said? After, I think it was after game 4. Right? Or was it game 4? Game 2? Before? Yeah, it was after game 4. He said, when they were going back to Florida, he said, we just got to drag them back to Alberta. We got to drag them back to Alberta. And like, it's the game that they played, it's like they did. It's like they said, yeah, we're dragging you back. And it's stunning. I think it's just fantastic. I think it's fantastic for hockey. Yeah. Incredible. Just incredible. Let's get rid of these 10 pieces. And then we're going to be good. We're going to be good to get cooking here. So I'm on this kick right now. The different types of healthy sauces. And I'm loving chimichurri. I'm loving chimichurri with steak. And then I had some left over. What else did I put on it? I put on some chicken the other day as well when I had it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going back to the well. I don't know what I just did right there. I just exited out. Did that go off? I hope not. No, it's still running. It's still running. It went off on this one. I'm going to have to see what just happened here. I don't know what I did. Are we still... I'm not sure what I did. Okay, I think I'm back, but I don't think I ever left over there. But I did something over here that I can't see comments, so bear with me for a second. Let's see if I'm back. Hang on one second. Let's see. I gotta make sure this one's working, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to see any comments. So let's see if it comes back here. There we go. It's back. Let me try and get caught up here. See what we've got. It seems like it might be the foam right here. Okay, now I think we're really back. Huckleberry, there we go. Now I'm trying to see these, yeah. Huckleberry red wine reduction sauce, blue cheese compound butter. Yeah, that sounds like it would be delicious, actually. Sounds like it would be delicious. Okay, let's get some help here on these plates. Clean up this board a little bit. So parsley, leave it over there. Whoa, almost lost the butter. Let's get these onions. Those will be going in last after the steaks are done. So that way we've got that last little bit of garlic butter in there, and we can use it all. I've got to read that again. I might have to write that one down. That sounds really good. Really good. Here's our garlic, and this is going to be our little garlic as well. All right. Oh, you know what else we need? I just thought of this. We need our sprigs. We need to, even though we've got the butter, I want to freshen it up a little bit. Okay. Let's get our. That smells good. It's old, but it's good enough to use tonight. In fact, you know what? It's old, but I'm going to give it a rinse anyways. It's old, needs a little rinse-a-rooney. Okay, now we're good to go on that part. Let's move all this aside. We'll get our grill turned on, and we'll get moving. Yeah, we'll just give that a quick little wipe so we can have a little bit more space. Okay, good. We'll get that steak. Let's move this aside. Let's get that going. On, on. And let's move this over here. So that's turned on. That's heating up. All right, this is the moment of truth. We get to see what kind of meat we have in here. Yeah, okay, so killed on a ribeye. I like that. I like that. Okay, this is it. I might need a paper towel or two. And I think I'm running really low. Yeah, I am. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not good. Just have 2 left here. We gotta make this count. So this must have been, it's tied. It looks like a rib roast. It's gotta be. Gotta be. Let's move that out of the way. I'm gonna get 3 good size steaks out of this. 3 really nice cuts. Do I have me knife? Okay, this is it. Look at that. It's nice. Looks like a nice cut. Check that out. Right. Nice cut. We'll slice this down. We've got the string-a-rooney. Yeah, it looks like it's got some good marbling on there. I took it out of the fridge before I came on the live, so it could just have a few minutes to get up to temp. So I'm just going to go right along where the string was, so I can get pieces. In fact, I'll move over just a touch here. This is a thick one. Oh yeah. Get through that little cap there. There you go. Check that out too. That's a nice cut right in there. Look at that. So we're gonna have 3, and this one's just a small guy. Just a small guy right there. Okay. Move that aside. Okay, good. We're almost set. How's our temp doing on our little grill there? Let's see. It's getting there. It's getting there. Give that another 2 minutes to get nice and hot. Crack of saltaruski. Oh, why? I'm getting a lot of wrestling terminology come along right now. Thanks everybody for watching tonight too. We're getting the lives going and streaming more. That's good. I don't think I'm gonna, no, you know what? I think I can fit all 3 in there. I think I can fit all 3 in there. I'm gonna bring that over so we're right just there. So that way we get that camera in there. Let's get you a little bit more vertical. And then tipped over here so you can see this nice one as it's going right in that pan. We're looking for the sizzle. Let's zoom in a little bit. How about that? Right? How about right there? You'll be able to see that sizzle. So while I was out today, I didn't have the AC cranked up. Big mistake. I put it on eco mode because I'm trying to trying to help the environment, save when I'm not out. I was gone this morning for a lot of hours. Actually, the whole day I was gone this morning. One of the earliest ones I've had. I think I was out before 7 a.m. and I just got back half an hour ago, so I thought, why not conserve a little bit? Okay. All right, so we've got our steaks that are going to go in. I'm going to turn on that fan behind me because we're going to need some help for sure. So I'm going to add them in stages because this one's a little bit thicker than this one, than the last one. Okay? And I'm just going to give it a head start by 30 seconds. That's all. Nothing major. Okay? Let's go right there. Press that down. So it's got a nice even sear going on. So let's do 30 seconds. Just so we give it the head start that it's looking for. I go for all three in there. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but because I didn't angle this one, I've got about a half an inch. I'm sure you can see that on that side. And then once these are going, we're going to get to our chimichurri. Make sure that's all. Actually, you know what? We're going to do the chimichurri after because I'm going to leave that rest for a few minutes before we cut into it. That's 30. Let's put this guy this way. Press it down. Oh yeah, look at that. We're going to go right up the middle like McDavid, splitting the D on those steaks right there. I'm going to wait 30 more seconds and then put in the smaller one. We're going to be smoking in here tonight. I don't want to crack a window because it's just going to be way too hot with the humidity outside. There we go. It's in there. You know what? It made it. All three of them, they made it. They made it. They're good. Woo-hoo! Sizzling steak already. Love it. Should probably have another squirt of oil topside. You're wondering why am I cooking all of it tonight, all three of them? You know what? I took it out of the freezer a few days ago. Today was the day they needed to get cooked. I'm probably going to eat tonight 1.5, so maybe one in the little one. Leave the other big one for tomorrow. Okay, we've been about 2.5 minutes. We should be coming close to turning time. I'm just going to give that a little look-see. Yeah, our crust looks good enough for me. Press, press, press. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to wait 30 to 45 seconds before I turn that one over. I mean, it's already smelling great, and it's simply just steak right now. Wait until I add in. So I've got the garlic butter. For those who are joining right now, this is leftover garlic butter with rosemary and thyme from a few nights back. I think it was last Friday or Saturday night. And then I'm going to be adding in maybe a touch more butter, more rosemary, more thyme, and more garlic. I want to bring all those new flavors back up with it. So let's get that butter ready. Okay, that was 30. Let's take this guy. Whoops. Give him a nice little turn. Yeah, that's a nice crust on that guy right there. Look at that. That's a beauty. Press, 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 press. Make sure that oil, because it doesn't seem like it's level, so the top end of the pan there doesn't get as much of the oil. So we're looking nice. I mean, if you guys love steak, And I can remember when I got this, was, it's got to be I can't remember if it was a sirloin, it doesn't look like a sirloin roast to me. And that's certainly not prime. But I got it on sale, that's why I got it. And I've got another size, another half, just like that. So I've got enough for 3 more, just like that. Okay, let's turn this one over. Whoa, almost lost it. There's a nice crust. Love that too. Press, 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 press. Looking good. Okay, so I'm just going to give that another minute to 90 seconds. But in the meantime, a little butter on top. Little on the bottom. And now, that crust will be under on the bottom, so let's get this extra garlic butter that was left over in there. Our flavors start coming together. Now we're going to be able to baste this afterwards as well. Oh yeah. Just that flavor and the aromas that are coming from this, everybody. Again, if you're just joining, I just added in the leftover garlic butter that I had from a few nights back. It was garlic, butter, obviously, rosemary, and thyme. And now we're getting it going, adding in a little bit more. So here we go now, okay? So as that's cooking up, I don't have as much room in there as I would have liked, obviously, because I've overloaded the pan, which some people don't like. Ideally, if we didn't have to do that, we wouldn't. Now, thyme, so you can throw a whole sprig of thyme in there if you want, or you could just simply take it and right into that butter, which is fine too. There's no rules in your kitchen, okay? Some are going to say, oh no, Andrew, that's a rule. No, it ain't no rule, okay? Not adding a full one there, adding a full one, or break it off, just like that. Now, extra garlic. And we're rolling here right now. Loosen it up. Haven't stuck. Good. That's good. Get this one. That's good. Got a rosemary in. Look at that. Come on. Heat down a little bit. We're not looking to burn that, of course. Okay, I'm going to change up my tongs because we're now cooked. And as I did that, I think another set are dirty. They are. That's, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna improvise right here. We're gonna improvise. So I want to get this in that garlic butter. Some of that thyme and rosemary right underneath everything. I don't want to pinch it. There we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. And last but not least, this little guy in the middle. Just change positions in the pan a little bit. Beautiful. Now imagine when I add the onions in to that leftover garlic butter. That's going to be phenomenal. Get a big spoon. And as Ramsay would say, I hope we can do this the right way, we baste, right? We baste. I'm going to try and tilt it so you guys can see it, but since I'm overloaded, it's going to be a little bit harder. Here we go. No excuses. Cook like a champion. Nice. Let that sizzle a little bit more. I mean, that's just a thing, a beauty to me. These steaks. So the little guy is going to cook a little bit faster, of course, than the bigger guys. And I like mine a nice solid, I don't want it any more medium. I would actually like a medium rare plus. So it's in between medium and medium rare for me. So remember, once we take these off, we're going to leave them rest before we cut into them. I don't know if we can see me here. I'll turn it up a little bit. Talking into a black hole. There we go. That way we can see everything. We got to leave them rest for about 10 minutes before we cut into them, which is great because we got to fry up the onions, which are only going to take 3 to 5 minutes anyways, and then our chimichurri sauce to finish everything off. Because we've got everything prepared, that's only going to take a couple of minutes to do as well. So we're going to be good to go. All right. We have been roughly, I don't even know what time, I'm going by eye. So if I were to test softness level right there, that's pretty soft. That's another way, that's pretty soft too. You know, I see a lot of, and I'm not critiquing, but I see a lot of videos out there where people are saying, oh, do this internal temp, check your internal temp. The average Joe, the average Jane at home in their kitchen probably doesn't have a thermometer, let alone a nice digital thermometer. I mean, what do you mean? I gotta go and buy a thermometer now? Yeah, sure, you can if you want to, or learn how to cook. Learn your stove and you're gonna figure out pretty quick how long it takes to cook a steak if you want to do it on the stove. That is beautiful right there. I mean, check that out. You got a side. You got a side. Look at that. You got a side. Oh, like I want to jump in and take that garlic butter down. Whole garlic cloves right now I want to take down. Okay. Gotta keep that garlic aside, because that's going in our chimichurri. There go the onions. Nice. And no, I didn't deglaze because I'm using my garlic butter. I'm not wasting. You know how good these onions are going to be? Garlic butter, thyme, rosemary. Man. Now, this is a good time as well. If you want to add a little seasoning, you can add a little bit of, for me tonight, just a little bit of pepper in there. Nothing spectacular. And just a turn or two of salt. Man, this smells delicious. This smells delicious, my gosh. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Love it. If you're new, welcome. If you're here from the past, welcome back, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the lives. Thanks for watching all the videos. You guys are helping out here. The cooking show taking off. There's no reason why one day we can't be with the GOAT Ramsay on his show, cooking side by side, getting yelled at. I just hope I won't laugh when he's yelling at me, that's all. Oh, what's that? Something from the butter? A little piece of foil? Oh, boy. Now it makes me worried. I gotta check again. I didn't realize I got a piece of foil off. Onions, done. Love it. Turn that off. We're gonna get a bowl. Let's get a little bowl. Right there. And I'm going to unplug so we don't have ourselves any little accidente. These are great onions. Come on. Come on. Our steaks out of the way. Move that aside. Look at these onions. These are, man, oh man. So I'm going to be able to have garlic butter left over from this as well. So I'll save it and then use it for another dish. We'll just keep on recycling as much as possible. I want to get in there for that burnt garlic, burnt butter, crispy. Look at that. You know those are going to be good. Okay. Let's just set that aside. So I am taking a easier way out, but like we said, if you're not doing a shortcut, you're not trying. So we're using a shortcut here with our little mini chopper. Get that plugged right in. Make sure we're all set. Set there. In. Locked. Where's our garlic? Let's start with that. I know I put it somewhere. There it is. Give that a little chop-a-rooski. Good. Garlic, just like that. Done. Done. Okay. Now, parsley in. Gotta shove that in. This one's good. Like I said, once I get on a kick with something, the chimichurri, I'm going to be dining out on this chimichurri sauce for a while. But I do have a pesto sauce coming up too that I'm going to be using for the fish. And that's likely tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live or if I'm going to film it. We'll see. Okay, let's chop up the parsley now with the garlic. See how easy this is with the chopper. How's that? That's pretty good. Okay. Let's get some pepper. Good, pepper good. Let's get some salt. Now, we all know the salt. We put a pinch, not a punch. Boom! Now, this is not steak spice. It's red chili flakes, so about that much. You could call that a pinch, maybe a semi-punch. Boom! Depends on how spicy you want your sauce. So now olive oil. Let's put in about, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. Should be enough. Red wine vinegar. Now I might actually add some lemon in there. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to test it first, but you know what? As I say, I'm going to test it first. Since it has that, let's just get a lemon and let's do it. Squeeze in a half. I just squeezed it right out of the chopper. Good. Do a little squeeze more. That's enough. And then we're going to blend and we're going to taste. We're going to blend and we're going to taste. Let's see. Let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. little bit more red wine. Not too much though. Not too much. This just needs a little bit more. 1, 2. Now, unfortunately, I chopped a little bit too much there, but them's the breaks when we're using this. If we go over, we go over. That's enough. Should be a nice one now. I don't want to waste any of this sauce. So yeah, we're a little too choppy there, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. Just that last little bit of red wine. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's take this off. Like I say, it's going to be runny. I could get out some more parsley now, but I'm not playing that game. If it's runny, it's runny. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Start getting everything all set. Move it over and do a little wipe-a-rooney. So we're all clean. Okay. Make sure we're in a good spot. We've got this kind of pushed off as far as possible. We're in a frame. It's in the frame. Okay. In come steaks. I'm going to take, of course, I'm going to take this one. Actually, you know what? No, we're going big right here. Protein. Front of the plate. Move our little. Okay, I'm gripping this by the bottom right now. Not a smart move because it's very hot. Would have been easier with different types of tongs, but again, no excuses. Cook like a champion. Onions. Let's get our broccoli. Again, the broccoli was left over, which is okay, but it's going to give us some greenery, which is great. I'm not sure what time we started the live at, but we did all right time-wise, I think, getting this one all cooked up. Now, the final. We could leave it just like that, but again, we made a nice sauce. Again, it's a little runny, but you know, the chimichurri, but I don't know, what are you gonna do? It ain't the thickest, but it's there now, so you gotta see it, just freaking enjoy it. It's runny, but freaking enjoy it. We can always try and save it by drizzling right across and make it look like that's what we meant to do. Look at that. Right there. Let's get that little spot off. Spot off. Last little bit of broccoli right there. I mean, in Vegas, you're only going to pay $90 for that plate, I think. Unbelievable. That cut of meat right there, they're going to use a little higher grade, of course, but they're going to charge for something that size, $70, $75, $80 for the cut of meat. A side of sauteed onions like we had in there, they're going to charge $15, $18 easy. And then a side of broccoli, you're going to do the same thing, $20, $24, $27. Instead, here we made it for dollars. Look at that. Steak, garlic butter, rosemary, thyme, chimichurri sauce, onions in the garlic butter, rosemary. Look, you can still see a little bit right in there. It's like the treat. And the broccoli. That's dinner. What do you guys think? I think that's how does it go again? I'm trying to think. How does that saying go? Boom! Something like that. Has it been 10 minutes? Because I want to wait to cut into that. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what? Let's do it anyway. If it's not 10, so be it. We're cutting in. Let's see, I mean, this is the moment of truth, right? And some people will try and cut out on the edge first. No, you go right to that center. Let's see how we did. I'm almost in the center. You know what? Look at this. Uncle Drew has done it again. Look at this. I sit between medium and medium rare. So look, can you see that? I hope the lighting here does that justice, what it's like on the inside. I mean, look, here, I can even turn it. Look at that. It's just perfect. It's perfect. The timing was perfect. Here, wait, I'm going to do the Dean, was it Steve Lombardi? Pats himself on the back. Okay, let's try it now. We got to test it with a little bit of our green, we won't call it green hoop sauce, but our chimichurri sauce. Oh yeah. Boom! I'm starting to think I should eat this instead of a pizza every night. This tastes absolutely phenomenal. That sauce. Where's the sauce? Who took the sauce? There it is. You know how good this sauce is? It's not that I'm killing the flavor of the steak, but this is freaking... Sauce is incredible. With the steak, this is amazing, everybody. I don't want to keep eating on camera. For those that are hungry or haven't eaten yet, or a steak tonight, this is really good. Like I said, I'm addicted to the sauce now. It's so good. Okay, well, we can cut the live off right there. We'll end it on a good note. Perfect steak tonight. Chimichurri sauce. Flavor fantastic. I would give the flavor again. I mean, 9 out of 10. I don't know how you get a 10 out of 10, but 9 out of 10 on the flavor. Consistency of the sauce, I would have liked it thicker, so I'm going to give myself a 6 on the consistency. Yeah, broccoli. I didn't try the broccoli, and I should try the onions because we're here. So let's try the onions since we're... Delicious onions in that garlic butter. Wow. Overall, I would give the meal, the steak, the cook on the steak, 10 out of 10. Sauce, let's split the difference in there. I gave the flavor a 9, consistency 6. So let's go 7.5 on the sauce. Onions, I think, are a 10 out of 10. They're fantastic. And broccoli, 10 out of 10. So overall, I'm going to give this meal tonight a rating of, let's give it an 8.4. 8.4 out of 10. I think that's a good one. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Go Oilers, go! And until next time on our next cooking show, maybe tomorrow night. Boom! Uncle Drew, out.